Shalom from Tel Aviv, Israel. It has been an honor to be included on a Women in Leadership delegation trip with the embassy. We've spent a week here in Jerusalem. We've had several of the NFRW members invited to participate. It's been an honor. This was not a vacation. This was not a tourist trip. We did get to visit Old City Jerusalem, and that was a very meaningful experience for all on the trip. But the purpose of this trip was to understand Israel, the dynamic, the strategic partnership that they have with the United States, to see for ourselves the destruction that hate has caused, and to see the resilience of the Israeli people. We have visited the southern border, as I said, also Jerusalem, and tonight we're in Tel Aviv. We visited a memorial, and this memorial were actually the cars that the Israelis were driving on October 7th, where they were gunned down in their cars, and many of them were burned in their cars. And these cars had to be cleared from the highways and the streets so that the IDF could get in and give aid to the Israeli people and to push back the terrorists. And they've turned these cars into a memorial. We were at that memorial, and a gentleman at the memorial was interested in our delegation, wanted to know what we were about. And he asked a question: what will you take back to the American people? Will you tell them that the Israelis are still under threat, which we are? Or will you tell them how resilient we are, which is what he wanted us to share with all of our members. And so I wanted to give our fourth Vice President, Carrie Abernathy, and the President-elect of Texas, Jill Tate, an opportunity to share just one takeaway with you. And there'll be much more to come in following Capital Connections. Carrie?
For me, it was definitely the resilience of the Israeli people. We toured the Nova Music site where that horrendous attack happened, and to hear one of the survivors' firsthand stories of how she played dead in order to have a terrorist pass her by. And when we asked her, why did she do that? What was her motivation? And she said it was her son. And being a parent mom myself, that really resonated with me. And the resilience of them to fight for their homeland and to do that really impacted me a lot.
I think for me, one of the biggest takeaways is to understand now why supporting Israel is America First policy. The other thing is that every person we talked to here thanked us for coming in person and to go back and to tell the story. Make sure that the world knows what happened here and that we can't let this happen anywhere else in the world ever again. Because just like the Holocaust in World War II, this Holocaust happened again, and we have to tell the world.